Changing desperation to transformation. That's at the heart of a Joplin program. This week's Doing Good takes us to Joplin, where a program hosted by Watered Gardens is working to help men who are at the end of their rope. KOAM's Ty Parks has the story.
All right, I was at the end of my rope. I was actually in a psych ward and had no other means of either going back and burning all the bridges that I had as far as family is concerned.
On 15th Street in Joplin sits a small old church with a big mission, a mission for change. The Forge program welcomes men who are at their lowest and are willing to grow.
When a guy applies to come into the Forge, that really is the first step of changing them, if you will. Of course, I'm not changing anybody. Only God can change somebody, and that He will only change them to the extent that they will allow themselves to be changed.
They start in a dorm setting and volunteer around Watered Gardens while taking classes on being a better person.
Christian discipleship, but also what does it mean to be a member of the community? What does it mean to have a strong work ethic? What does it mean to operate with integrity and honesty? And so we just cultivate that during that education phase.
The next phase is small apartment living. It's a little bit more freedom while still being guided.
That's where they begin to have an actual job somewhere in the community. We assign them a Christian business mentor. So here's a man who's willing to meet with them every week and just talk through how are things going at work? How are things going at the campus where you're staying there at Forge? What's going on in your life?
The end goal being commissioned to go out and be a better man, helping to impact society in a positive way.
I see everything that I'm doing as like ministry. It's an opportunity, whether it's at work, in relationship with the people in my community at God's Resort, whether I'm just interacting with people at church or even at the grocery store. Like, I see those opportunities as, I see those situations as opportunities to see what God is doing, and in the same way, like how He's blessed me, I want to give a measure of that back.
In Joplin, Ty Parks, KOAM News.
The men stay at the place until they are ready to move on or in the world without government assistance.